Hey, we're live. Live streaming. Excellent. Let me get this pulled up on my nope, that's my YouTube channel. Yeah, let me get the stream pulled up here real quick. If I can find it. I found it. Okay. Awesome. So, yeah, we're we're gonna be playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I recently finished the original trilogy after like a year and 253 hours. The original trilogy's done. And it was really good. Except for Mass Effect 3. But that's okay, because I had a copious amount of mods for Mass Effect 3. And it helped somewhat. Like there's straight up a mod where you just completely remove all dialogue from Kai Ling, and it actually does make the character better. Which is how you know you have a bad character, is when removing all of his dialogue makes him better. And then I forgot what else there was. I think there's like something to do with the ending, some of the quests and stuff. But yeah, that game was pretty silly. The whole Star Child catalyst bullshit. Just introduced last moment. It's silly. But you know what? I would take another Mass Effect 3 any day over... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Because what we're gonna find out here is if Mass Effect Andromeda is as bad as we remember. And I don't want to come in prejudice. I don't want to be saying stuff like, bro, this game fucking sucked. This was the beginning of the end for BioWare. I wouldn't dare say something like that. This game was so bad that somehow the game that came after it was even worse. You know? I wouldn't dare say that BioWare's a dead company after losing all of its studio heads. All of its, like, good writers. No. What I'm gonna say is, we've started the game. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up here. Writers' decisions can have lasting consequences. Choose carefully. We'll see about that. Alright. I have opened this up a bit. Done some, settings. And I also created a character. So I'll see if I can load that character. Or if I can't. I'm also going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. Because that's what I did for all the original Mass Effect games. And they weren't too bad, honestly. There were a few. I think Mass Effect 2 was probably the hardest. That game really fucked me up. Yeah, let me... Yeah, because I created a better version of his sister. Because she's actually that fucking ugly. I don't know what they did to this poor woman who lent her likeness to this studio. Only to get turned into, like, this mongoloid. I don't understand. But it's okay because I'm gonna have to do it over. Huh. Okay, well, that'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, the custom males look terrible, but the custom females you can actually make, like, not look too bad. I forgot what I went with. I think it was... Because in the original game, I was just, like, full soldier, right? Like, all the guns, concussive shot. I see makes a comeback. Let's go Technician. I think Technician's what I played when the game first came out. I might want to do Biotics then, actually. Launch yourself like a comet at the opponent and regain a portion. Yeah, I don't think that would work very well, would it? As if I just do like a brute, like charge in, kill everyone, with a shotgun. Not on the hardest difficulty. That's why I'm doing it. Do they call him Scott, don't they, if you use the default name? I don't know, because I changed the default name the first time. Oh, shit. Alright, we need to make this bitch look presentable. I'm gonna be playing this game probably for like 80 hours or so. Also, wait. Why? Yeah, why is my frame rate fucking up? What's going on here? 99% GPU. Used by what? It's not the game. Well, I guess it is the game, but... Damn. Okay. Fuck. Let me go and do something about this. I guess while we're doing this, I can also reveal some of my plans. Because we're getting ever closer towards Summer Games Fest. Where Phantom Liberty will be revealed, gameplay will be shown. I'm kind of hesitant to watch it. Which is kind of odd, considering I know everything about what's going to happen in the plot. But in terms of gameplay stuff, I kind of want to just go in blind. I don't know how good that'd be for me. I guess I'll just knock it down. Actually, I put my shit up higher than Ultra. So maybe I'll just move it down to Ultra. Yeah. Like how motion blur is off by default on Ultra? Oh, it's not. Fuck motion blur, man. For real. I guess I'm gonna have to restart the game. So yeah, I was, because obviously I can't really continue. I guess I can show something here. I've recently come across a revelation. It's taken way too long to find this out. But the reason my videos look so bad at 1080p, apparently actually it has nothing to do with how I record them. But it has to instead do with how I upload them. So I render my videos at 30,000 kilobytes per second bitrate at 1080p, but it turns out YouTube has a different encoder for their 1080p HD videos and everything else. So the bitrate looks way worse than it like would be normally. So this is the episode 9 intro I did. That probably will be completely different, but like if we look at it from 1080p and then we change it over to 4K, which I haven't recorded in 4K. I've only rendered it in 4K. It looks way better now. The image is way clearer. There's no real like bitrate fuzz. The image is crystal clear. despite being the same exact quality. And I notice this whenever I look at my raw recordings, or whenever I look at my rendered video in 1080p on my computer and look at the final product on YouTube, it looks so much worse. And it turns out you have to cheat the system. And you have to upload your video in 1440p or 4K because it uses a different encoder. So, my future videos are going to look a lot nicer. And I guess another thing, and go and reveal, because I was actually just wasting time there. I didn't boot my game back up while I was doing that. Is I'm kind of wanting to do something where, because I'm. Hey Zane. I know it's you because you're the only fucking moderator on this channel. Man, you threw my shit off, man. You threw my shit out of whack. What I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about like for every episode, I want to write like a short story that sort of correlates. Because I think, and I will stand by this decision, even though most people don't agree, or stand by this opinion, even though most people don't agree. I think V is a terrible character in Cyberpunk. I think V has way too little substance, too little, like, fleshing out. And what the life paths should have done is give V that motivation that he desperately needs outside of the generic, my game won't even launch now. Is Mass Effect Andromeda as bad as we remember? It won't even launch. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Run as administrator. Let's see if that works. Interesting. I don't have anything running in the background, do I? Damn. So yeah, I was gonna write these short stories with every episode's release. Until eventually, you know, when it's done, it'll probably have like 25 pages of backstory. I don't want to do anything weird. I don't want to do anything fucking gay. I want it to be as close as possible to the character that we see in the game. Which is hard to do because we don't see much of a character in the game, but I want it to feel like it should have been part of the game. Okay, I had to. So here's something I had to do, right? Because this like dog shit EA app that they've thrust upon all their games now, it completely broke the achievements for Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. So what I had to do was uninstall the EA app because I put in 250 hours in that fucking game. I want to get the achievements. I had to uninstall the EA app and do this like backwoods workaround to get the Origin client to work. The now desolate or depreciated Origin client. And I think that might be the issue here as to why this isn't launching. In which case, I don't know what the fuck to do. Other than maybe I have to actually uninstall Origin. I guess while we do this. Oh, do I want to? I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't know if I want to risk playing my streaming playlist. Because I kind of want this vid, or the VOD to pop up later. So I would have to... I'd have to use Stream Beats. The great stream beats. Let's do it. Fuck it. Okay. Let me go ahead and uninstall Origin. Apparently my game driver needs an update too. This is a 5-year-old game. If it's somehow being broken by out-of-date drivers, that is not my fault. Yeah, I'm just gonna uninstall Origin, and then I think it will register something's wrong. Actually, what if I just open Origin and launch the game through that? Because we had it working just fine a second ago, and now it's not. I don't know what the deal with that is. The Origin store is currently disabled because it was launched from another application. Okay. Can I not press play? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna uninstall Origin here. That sucks. I should probably tested this first. Well, I did. It worked, didn't it? The first time, and then I restart the game and it breaks. Okay, that sucks. So yeah, the short stories, probably gonna be... I want to draw a lot of parallels that aren't really there in the game's story. Draw a lot of parallels between decisions, themes, you know, like a lot of things like characters say. I want it to not just be as much like spur of the moment, but sort of be able to draw from the past. I sound pretentious as fuck trying to explain this. Let me go ahead and verify my game files. But yeah, we'll see. I saw a report recently that there was this Polish podcast, and they were talking about Cyberpunk, and one guy who apparently has like insider knowledge said that after they reveal it at Summer Games Fest, it'll be out within like a month. And I don't know how true that is, because a lot of like sort of disreputable gaming sites picked up on it. Just as many of them that didn't say anything also said that he's been right about predictions in the past. So I don't know what to make of it. But I guess we'll find out within, was it like 6 days now? 7? I think it's... When is Summer Games Fest? June 8th. And I assume that we'll be going for... Oh no, it's not like E3, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah. June 8th. And then... I think to like June 11th, June 12th? Okay. So it is a week. I think it'll be funny seeing Starfield. There was recently an ESRB rating. It recently got rated by the ESRB, and with all games that get rated, the ESRB kind of have to do descriptions as to what it contains. You know, like if you're rated for strong language, it'll give examples of strong language. Starfield was rated for sexual content, and the examples that were listed was some of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. Dialogue's so bad, it can't be real. I'm gonna show this. It's terrible. If this will open. Okay. I'm gonna show this. Apparently, according to the ESRB, these are real lines of dialogue in the game. So the first one. Oh god. Oh, I'm already fucking dying of cringe. Life is a sexually transmitted disease that's 100% fatal. This is like post-sex dialogue, right? Like after you like romance someone, this is what you hear. I'm all for getting a little wild, but next time, let's try it without the jetpacks. Somehow Bethesda's writing has gotten worse since Fallout 4. And then talk about seeing stars. Ooh, that was amazing. I want whoever wrote this to be seeing stars. Counting sheep. Fucking black out. Out cold. That is atrocious. I don't know why. And I think I know how it's gonna be. I think you can extrapolate, and I'm happy to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want Bethesda games to be good. They're just not going to be, unfortunately. I think when you try and extrapolate things, you start to realize they're doing what every fucking writer does now, which is just like make it Marvel, right? Do a bunch of like silly quippy lines, quirky what? Link to EA application not found. Yeah, no shit. I'll have to install the EA launcher? Okay. I think that's what they're gonna try and go for though. And you know, when you look at the stuff like Hollywood and stuff, that's already on the downward trend. People are getting sick and fucking tired of it. To the point where all these projects that try and use this method of writing, which is to make characters not talk like characters, but instead like failing comedians, it doesn't work. These movies don't sell. People are sick and tired of this shit. And I think this game is going to be like a remnant of that, because the game's been in development for a while, right? So really, when we're looking at this, we're looking at like 2019, 2020, probably writing. And it makes sense. It lines up. It's sad. Gone are the days of like Fallout New Vegas, right? Man. I'm sorry this isn't going well. I actually don't know how to download this. Oh, here we go. Download the EA app. It's so good, it'll make you want to delete it. I know I did. And now I'm regretting it. Because I can't even play this game. So yeah, I don't have high hopes for Starfield. Whether or not it's a good game, I think will be completely different to whether or not it's a good story. I don't think it'll be a good story. It's being written by Emil Pagliarulo. I don't think he's ever written a good story for Bethesda. Ever since Fallout 3. His writing is just not good. It's not poignant, it's not thought-provoking. It's bare minimum. New Vegas took the whole concept of Fallout, the whole theme of like War Never Changes, and they hammered home what should be the most important aspect of an RPG, which is the characters. And they made a lot of really good characters. Like fucking Joshua Graham. Dude. The guy with his like face burn off going around reading the Bible, quoting the Bible, seeking atonement. Like you don't get that shit in fucking Bethesda games. You get like Deacon. Well, I don't know, dude. Maybe you should watch yourself before you get into some trouble. Man, shut the fuck up. You just don't get what New Vegas had. And what New Vegas had was a completely different development team. A completely different team of writers. And that's desperately what Bethesda needs. They need new writers. And it's hard to find new writers. Well, there's a writer strike going on right now. But even without that, the quality in general of just writing in media has taken a severe nosedive. It's all very I don't want to say like grim. I think the word I'm looking for is I don't know, it's very critical. It's pessimistic, you know? You look at stuff like The Boys, right? The Boys is a great example. It's kind of satire of the whole superhero genre, but it takes it way too far. To the point where you don't have a story about superheroes not really being superheroes. You have a story where superheroes are blatantly villains. And it gets to the point where it's just as unrealistic to have everyone be so nihilistic and awful and terrible